top 3 monthly dividend stocks that will pay your bills. Okay guys, so we're going to switch gears a little bit in this video. So now I want to talk a little bit about generating passive income with dividend stocks. So, this strategy is definitely probably more geared for investors, I would say, that are getting closer to retirement. So obviously, if you're young guys, if you guys are teenagers or in your early 20s, you're probably going to be better off buying growth stocks. So what I mean by growth stocks are simply stocks that are going to grow 30, 40, maybe even 50% per year. But as you get older, guys, once you get over 30, you start having families and things like that, the bills start coming in, you're going to look towards alternative ways to generate income from other than your job or your side hustle. And that's why monthly dividend stocks are so amazing, guys. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys my 3 favorite monthly dividend stocks that you guys can buy and start earning monthly dividend checks right away. Before I get into the video, guys, I want to remind you real quick to grab your 2 free stocks over at Webull. Just go to investortrip.com/Webull. Or if you guys are interested in crypto and you guys want to check out my favorite crypto exchange, you guys can go to investortrip.com/Coinbase. You guys sign up with that link, you'll get some free Bitcoin. Okay guys, so like I said, too long, didn't read. You guys don't want to wait till the end of the video. I'm going to tell you guys up front my 3 favorite monthly dividend stocks that will pay your bills right now. There are 3 companies, and we're going to go through all of the dividends in each company, and I'm going to talk a little bit about how each one works. So my first choice, and probably my favorite monthly dividend stock of all time, is called Realty Income, ticker symbol O. So O is trading right now at around $68, and they have a fantastic dividend history, guys. So here's the website. We can take a look at the dividend history of Realty Income. So Realty Income is a REIT, guys, a REIT, and they invest in properties that they lease out using a triple net lease to companies like, 7-Eleven, gym companies, mostly convenience stores and things like that. Businesses that are basically almost recession-proof, Walmarts, as you can see in the picture below. So they basically rent out their property to these companies, and these companies pay them every month to use the land. So investing in Realty Income has done really, really well. So it's gotten you around 15.2% compounded total annual growth since 1994. And the dividend itself has grown over 4.4% over since the company went public, and it's done 610 consecutive monthly dividend payments. So right now the yield is around 4%. So I know what you guys are thinking, 4%, that's not high, but I think Realty Income is a little bit better overall long term than some of the other 2 stocks that I'm going to talk about in the beginning, simply because Realty Income has been paying a dividend, guys, for over 20 years. They're super consistent. They always raise their dividends, and they're not really generating income through high-risk business loans to small and medium-sized businesses, which some of these other businesses. So as you can see here, the monthly dividend payout is basically, it's been trending up, a little bit each year, but right now it's about 23 cents per share. So to give you guys an idea of kind of how much money you can earn, if you invested $10,000 in Realty Income, you could probably generate, according, to the current dividend yield, you would generate an income of around $400, guys. So that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but if you guys are planning on stacking up money and really kind of escaping the rat race, generating passive income, because let's be honest, guys, passive income is what's going to allow you to escape the rat race. If you don't have passive income coming in, whether that's dividend stocks, whether that's real estate, whether that's a side business that you own but you don't have to work at, okay, you're going to be always working well into your 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. Even some baby boomers around are still working, 70, 80 years old, There's no reason you have to work those many years unless you love your job. But let's be honest, guys, 80% of people don't love their job. They're just there for a paycheck. So if you start buying Realty Income now, sure, maybe with $10,000, you're only generating $400. But if you have $100,000 invested, okay, now you're generating $4,000 a year. Plus, you're getting compounded annual growth, okay, guys? So if we take a look at the 5-year chart for Realty Income, okay, we can see obviously there was a dip here, due to the whole pandemic situation, but it's been fairly consistent. So other than that dip, it really hasn't tanked. And if we take a look at the all-term chart for Realty Income, we can see that it's basically just going up, right? So as the dividends rise, the stock price is rising. So, Realty Income is my favorite overall. I think it's the safest play. I think if you buy this stock, and you have, let's say you put in like $200,000, $300,000. Okay, you're generating about $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a year, which can really help pay some of your bills, guys. It can pay your light bill, your phone bill. It can pay your car note, okay? And then if you start, and then the shares are going to compound as well, because this stock, really hasn't gone down at all. It's just, it's dipped here and there, but it's just up. So, you're gonna do really, really well, and you're gonna be able to maybe even scale down from full-time work to part-time work, or maybe even quit your job altogether, guys. If you have $500,000 invested in, if you have $500,000 invested in realty income, that's $20,000 a year in passive income, okay? And that's very doable for a lot of you guys here. There's no reason why some of you guys watching this channel, by the time you're in your 40s and 50s, if you already aren't there, you should at least have a $500,000 saved up. You just have to be consistent, and you just have to focus on, saving money, increasing your savings rate, and, focusing, mind your business, guys. Take care of your business. Don't worry about what other people are doing, and you'll do fine. So that's my number one choice, okay? Now, my second choice is Main Street Capital. So Main Street Capital, a little bit different, not as safe. There's a little bit more volatility, but this is a BDC, so a business development company. So these companies invest in small to medium-sized businesses that can't really get loans from traditional banks, right? So we're talking like payday loan companies, smaller businesses, startups, and stuff like that. And as you can see here, they invest in lots of different businesses, and they generate passive income, okay? So like you say, you take a look here at their dividend history, they're paying about 20 cents every month, okay, per share. So you can actually calculate your dividend here. So let's say if you guys own, the stock price right now is about $41, okay? So if you have $41, let's say you have 1,000 shares, okay? So that'd be about $41,000 worth of stock. If we just hit calculate, okay, you're generating about $205 per month in dividends, which is about $2,400 a year. That's a pretty solid yield, okay? The yield on this stock is around 6 to 7%, okay? It's not as high as some of the other BDCs, but like I said, it's better run than some of the other ones. They don't invest in some of the risk, some of the riskier businesses. And as you can see here, other than the pandemic situation, they've been increasing their total dividends. So 272, 278, 284, 290. So you want to get into these monthly companies that have raised high dividends that are being raised, because what that means is that if you buy now, a year from now, 2 years, 5 years from now, you're going to get paid more income even though you didn't really do anything. And that's really what you want, guys. You want to focus on companies that are going to continue to pay you more income. And then the last stock I want to talk about is Prospect Capital. Now, this Prospect Capital pays a ridiculous yield, but this is a much, much riskier play. But I think this is an amazing play for you guys out there that are seeking really, really high yield stocks, okay? So the stock price right now is about $8, and it's paying about $6 a month, 6 cents a month. So that's about 72 cents per year. So this is a very high yield stock, okay? Your yield here is going to be about 8 to 9%, okay? And that's basically what the stock has been doing. Now, Prospect Capital is basically exactly like Main Street Capital. It's another BDC, but they invest in higher risk loans, guys. But the returns are higher. So higher risk, higher reward. But the thing I don't like about Prospect Capital as much is because there really isn't any share appreciation. So we take a look here at the long-term chart. You can see it's basically just trading flat. So I would say Prospect Capital is a good stock for you guys over 50, right? If you're over 50 or you're like over 40, if you want to retire now and you just want income, so you're not interested in growing your money, you're good, right? Maybe you're sitting on $250,000. Maybe you're sitting on $500,000, $1 million, maybe even more than that, whatever your situation is. So if you have $250,000 and you buy Prospect Capital, you could be generating $20,000 to $25,000 per year, very low risk. Okay, that's gonna help a lot of you guys maybe retire early. That's gonna give you guys lots and lots of options, because this stock, even though it's not really going up over the long run, it's basically flat. So the people that are in the stock, they're holding it for the dividends. They're not looking for the growth that you're going to get with realty income. They're not going to looking for the growth you're going to get with Main Street Capital. They're just in there for the dividend, guys. So these are my 3 favorite monthly dividend stocks, guys, that can pay your bills. Do not sleep on the power of passive income. It can really liberate you guys. It can give you choices, right? To quit your job early, to live anywhere you want in the country, live anywhere you want in the world, right? It can pay your bills, guys. It can pay your car note, right? Some of these stocks, you don't even need that much money. For example, let's say your car note is $700 a month, right? $800 a month. Okay, you basically need to generate around $8,000 a year to pay your car note, okay? If you have $80,000 invested in Prospect Capital, your car note's paid off, guys. So that is the power of monthly passive income coming in. It can really help. So now, guys, I want to wrap this video up. I think obviously you guys do your own due diligence. This is not investment advice. I'm not telling you to buy these stocks. I'm just simply giving you guys some options here if you want to earn some income that can pay your bills and give you a lot of freedom. And guys, I'm going to wrap this video up with a great way that you can actually track your dividend portfolio. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. Obviously, you can do it using a Google spreadsheet, and I wrote an article on how to do that, and you can check that out in the link in the description below. I wrote an article on my website. Be sure to check out my website, guys, investortrip.com. But maybe some of you guys aren't so tech friendly, or you just don't know how to use Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel. So there's this really excellent app that I've been playing around with, guys. It's called The Rich, right? So I don't know if it's on the Apple Store, but it works for Android, guys. I'm using Android right now. Tell me, guys, should I switch that to Apple? I haven't used Apple. I haven't used an iPhone. I've never used an iPhone before. I had a MacBook Air a while ago. But anyway, this app is really cool. It's free. You can download it in the Android store, and you can track your dividend income. So as you can see in the pictures here, you can track your monthly dividend income and stuff like that. I'll let you guys know. I saw another app out there that supposedly called Propeller that was supposed to allow you to track your dividends, but they didn't really launch, or I don't know. It was being launched by Dividend.com, which actually is another great resource that I want to talk about really quickly. I want to wrap this video up by showing you guys a couple of free resources you can use. The two resources I like to use are Dividend.com. Dividend.com has a lot of great information on dividend stocks. All you have to do is type the ticker symbol in. You want to get information on, and they'll give you payout dates, the ex-dividend date, the yield, all of that stuff. And then another good resource out there that's as well free as well is Seeking Alpha. So Seeking Alpha, another excellent free source that you guys can use. And Seeking Alpha does a really great job of basically giving you all the dividend history and things like that. If you guys even click here, there's more information on dividends and stuff like that, payouts, history, yields, all of that stuff, guys. So that about wraps this video up. Hopefully you found this video helpful, guys. If you're interested in paying your bills, just generating income, like I said, you don't necessarily have to quit your day job or quit your, sell your business or however you generate money. But hey, every extra dollar really helps, and it can give you a lot of freedom. Some of you guys could even generate a couple $100s or a couple $1,000s a month in passive income. I mean, you'd have enough money to even maybe switch careers or follow your true passion, or maybe even live in a different country, it can really change your life, guys. So just really look into it, and let me know if you guys want to see more videos on dividend stocks and generating monthly income. I know on this channel we talk a lot about growth stocks, but I'm starting to like dividend stocks much more, probably because my 35th birthday is coming up, and I'm starting to see how generating more passive income can really give me a lot of freedom, and also provide freedom for my family and things like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you enjoy my content, and smash the red subscribe button to receive more videos from me. That's it. Until next time, guys. Take care.